It's like shaving with a cutthroat razor while hanging upside down on a roller coaster, hurtling through brambles backwards. This isn't a video for you, but you shouldn't really be watching it. But if you are, keep it to yourself. Yesterday was another day and I made a video. My first YouTube video. Between you and me, it was rubbish. Now look, I watch a ton of YouTube videos. It's addictive, it's great, but there's something odd about it, isn't there? Watching YouTube makes you want to make a video. When they ask kids what they want to be when they grow up, they say a YouTuber, not a fireman, not an astronaut, a YouTuber. Maybe that shouldn't be a surprise. But I read books and I don't want to be an author. I watch movies, I don't want to be an actor. Maybe I do. But the point is, I did make a YouTube video. I've never made a film or written a novel, so YouTube is different. The problem is, the video I made, between you and me, it was rubbish. I mean, it should have been brilliant. In my mind, it was amazing. In my head, it was an award-winning work of genius, but today, looking at it, it's rubbish. Now look, I'm not looking for sympathy, I'm not looking for compliments. The brutal reality is that the video wasn't that good. I mean, take a look. In fact, better still, don't take a look, just trust me, it's really disappointing. It should have been brilliant. I've watched Casey Neistat, I've seen Peter McKinnon. It's not what it should have been. It doesn't look the way it should look. I've seen tons of Mr. Beast videos. How hard can it be? But hats off to Mr. Beast and everybody else on YouTube, because it looks easy, but it's not easy at all. There are so many things to think about. It's bewildering. Which camera should you use? I mean, I've got a nice camera, but it wouldn't work. I had a slow SD card, I had to replace it. It took days, so I used a phone. And that didn't turn out well. The camera fails to focus, it goes blurry. I didn't even attempt to do any lighting. I mean, I know you need a key light and a fill light and a backlight. I know what those words are. I know what they mean, but I didn't do it. YouTube is meant to be real. So do I learn a script? Do I just read it? Do I ad lib in front of a camera? I have no idea. And it was terrifying. That's what they don't tell you. I've seen all those videos about how to be a YouTuber, but they don't tell you just how hard it is to talk on a camera. I'm a lawyer. I stand up in court all the time. I talk to judges. I talk in front of people. I do it for a living. I get paid to do it. But oh my God, talking to a camera, talking to a lens, horrifying. I clammed up. I couldn't speak at all. And don't get me started on the sound. The microphone, I failed over and over to use an external microphone. And what am I meant to do with this thing? Surely I should hide it. I've no idea how to do that. And where do I put the cable? It sounds silly, but just figuring out how the microphone and the cable and the syncing to the pictures, it just took hours, and I've still no real idea how to do it. Oh, and editing? Oh, and editing? Don't get me started on the editing process. Which software to use? There's tons of them. Some are free, some are expensive, some are really expensive. Not one of them is obvious. You have to learn how to use them, and what if you learn to use the wrong one? I've installed 3, and the worry, the stress. But even when I did get to grips with the software, my word, that's a whole new mountain to climb. I mean, I enjoyed it, I really did, but it's a masochistic process. It's like shaving with a cutthroat razor while hanging upside down on a roller coaster, hurtling through brambles backwards. It was fun. It really was fun, but it is like a roller coaster, and it is like shaving. It was dull and exciting. It was dangerous and it was scary. No wonder they call it cutting. I think I know what a keyframe is, but I've no real idea where to cut and when. J cuts, L cuts, jump cuts, colour temperature, white balance. In the end, I just did my best. I threw it up onto YouTube. That'll have to do. I'd had enough. That's as good as it gets. But here's the thing. If I'd not made it, I would have learned nothing. And uploading it made me learn even more. I don't know why, but as soon as I uploaded it, just the act of pressing that button made it all very suddenly clear. My finger hovered over the upload button for ages, but I'm so pleased that I did upload it. And yes, it's rubbish, but just uploading it made me realise how rubbish it is and how I could make it better. That's odd. I didn't expect that. I could take it down, I could do it again, but instead I think I'll just carry on making videos, and maybe, just maybe, let's see if I can make them better. Honestly, it might have been better to shoot the whole thing on a Ring doorbell.